Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today is paid review day. Paid review day, and I'm here to do some paid reviews. And before we start that, I have I'm wearing let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner. This is the bluesy two-tone. This is the last of the pre-ceramic. It's got the V serial number, which has got the inner chapter ring, the row heart, the engraving in the row heart. Okay guys, let's jump straight in. This is review T03, and this here this here is a review I'm doing for, what's his name? He doesn't say. Okay, let's just go straight in. Good morning, Archie. I have followed you for years. Thank you for your time and honest opinions. Over the years, thanks to your videos, I have avoided many mistakes. Instead of buying too many undesirable watches, I was about to focus and buy the stuff I really liked. Currently, I have two wristwatches. Number one, Patek Philippe 5146G annual calendar. That's the white gold annual calendar. Number two, Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch with the Halcyon crystal. I try to match my Patek with my Porsche Cayman Turbo and my Moonwatch with my Nissan Patrol. I had a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39mm rhodium dial that I gifted to a close family member last year. At this point, I am thinking about buying a Rolex again, but I want to try something other than the Oyster Perpetual. Wanted to ask your opinion on two things. Number one, for the brand Rolex, I like their no-date versions better than their Cyclops versions. Which Rolex would you recommend among Milgauss, Submariner, or Daytona in steel, white gold, or platinum? I don't like yellow or rose gold variations. Number two, you've seen a ton of watches, Archie. Regardless of the price or brand, what is the most important watch that you have ever seen? If money was no object, what would you buy? Again, only in steel, white gold, or platinum, and not yellow or rose gold. Most of my work is in an office-based setting, teaching, talking to clients, and computer work. I'll be turning 40 next year, have two beautiful children and a very caring wife. I've been married for 15 years. She's been extremely supportive of my interest in SUVs and watches. I've attached pictures of my watches. Warm regards. Please refer to me as McLaren. $100 US sent via PayPal. Keep up the good work, Arch. The watch community needs people like you. Well, thank you, McLaren. Well, what can I say? What an interesting two-piece combo meal deal. We've got a Patek, a World Time, white gold. What do I think of that particular model? Wowzers, I like it. I really do like that model. I think it's a very cool model. Just quickly, right horn Reuben. There we go. Thank you, Reuben. So what do I think? I think it's a nice two-piece combo meal deal. However, I think you definitely need a Rolex. Definitely need Rolex. I mean, the Patek is such a cool piece. That is a very, 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 very cool piece. No problems at all. The Omega's cool. Okay, you like the no date. Look, if you can stretch to a Daytona, go for the Daytona, man. The Daytona's amazing. I recently got a two-tone Daytona with the exotic blue dial. I love it. I love it. The Daytona is a very cool piece of kit. I'd definitely say Daytona. Then in your case, I would say Submariner, no date. Then I would go Milgauss. Then I'd probably go Explorer 1. I think a no date piece is pretty cool. You've got the annual calendar as a date watch, month and day and date. Month, day, date. Very, very cool. I'd definitely say if you can stretch to a Daytona, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Next question. You've seen a ton of watches, Archers, regardless of price or brand. What is the most beautiful watch that you've ever seen? That's a very good question. And there's been a couple of watches that I've been really impressed by. A good friend of mine, Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co. He's in partners with Luke. Luke and himself both have a Lange 1 1815 chronograph. Manual wind chronograph. That is just an incredible piece. Another incredible piece is the 5170, which is the Patek Philippe manual wind chronograph. That's absolutely amazing. I would have to say a Patek Philippe 5146 is pretty damn good. I like the 5146. I kind of go through a phase where I really love the 5396. It's got the separate eyes for the month and the day, but the 5146 is kind of like the original. It's basically, I had the 5035. The 5035 became the 5036. 5036 became the 5146. So I think the 5146, that's an incredibly good piece. That's an amazing piece. And I'm really serious when I say I think that's just a gorgeous piece that you happen to have there. Myself, in the wild, not much impresses me. I mean, diamonds. I've held a Nautilus which was covered in diamonds. It didn't really do much for me. I'd have to say probably a 5170 Patek Philippe or a Lange 1815. I think both of those are killer pieces. Yeah, I'd love to get a 5170, or that's just a dream. If I got a big inheritance, just so many ifs, but I think that is a superb watch. My dream stuff, I don't really dream of having solid gold things with bracelets and covered in diamonds, or that's not really me. It's more the watch that I'd enjoy for myself, not necessarily to impress other people I can't fucking stand. So I got a good friend of mine who's got a platinum Daytona. That'd be amazing, but again, it gets down to this thing here. What do you want? I think for me, for happiness, I'd also, something I've wanted for a long time is a 5396 in rose gold. That's just me. You don't like rose gold or yellow gold? Well, fair enough, but I do I like it. I think I've got nothing against that choice. But I got to tell you honestly, you got to choose things you love. Life's too short to be without quality watches. Definitely get another Rolex. Definitely. I mean, I think every man needs Rolex. Every man needs a Rolex. Just like every man needs pussy, every man needs a Rolex. So I would definitely get a Rolex. If you can stretch the Daytona, get a Daytona. Get a Daytona. I don't care whether you get two-tone, whether you get steel, or whether you get solid gold. Just get a fucking Daytona. It'll change your life. I'm serious. You get a Daytona, you're a different person. Doors open up for you. It's just an incredible watch. you just would not understand until you've actually owned one. So my honest advice to you is pull the trigger on the Daytona. I'm Paul Pluta. This is paid watch reviews. $50 US for a paid review. It keeps me on YouTube because Google is so bad at the moment. Oh, it's terrible. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and don't forget to put some nasty comments down below. And until next time, guys, see you later, fuckers.